pigs in the uniform you've been worn. Fuck you mean? Cops killing niggas in the street like dogs out here. Bada, smoke. You can bring them boys up, chop or put them down. Drop them to their knees every time I come round. Marijuana got me up, never come down. Everybody freeze when they hear that click sound. I'm gon' shut this shit down. Shut this shit down. I'm gon' shut this shit down. Shut this shit down. And that gun gon' spin round. Duck your head down. And this blunt get lit now. I'm gon' puff this shit down. I was born in the belly of the beast where the thugs don't cry.
Feels pretty good. All right, Josh. We're in a business.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
We always have to wait for the beat to drop. Yeah. Rappity rap. Rappity rap.
Oh, yeah.
Rappity rap. Rapping on the mic. Cause the rap where it's at. In the Cypher. In the Cypher. In the Cypher. What is it?
Sir.
Episode 5?
I don't even know. It feels like forever, Phil.
It really does. It feels like
forever. It's both been forever since we started and forever since I've seen you.
I saw you last week.
Yes,
you're gonna want to do one thing. You're gonna want to speak into the microphone.
Into the microphone?
Yeah. Yeah. Episode 5. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. I'm gonna dump out of this right now. Watch.
Yeah,
Bang. Episode 5. In the Cypher.
Yep.
CypherCircuit.com's visual audio podcast. This is Speaking on Mics with Phil.
Yep.
That was going to be the original name because I do everything with Phil. I do it with myself, but I have my co-host.
So you do like beating off with Phil?
That is the second masturbation joke you have made on this podcast.
Beating off with Phil.
And now masturbation jokes are no longer permitted.
I'm just saying it would sound kind of weird if you were telling people you were masturbating with Phil.
I am Phil. I masturbate with myself.
Yeah, I'm just
This is the co-host here. His name is Taboo.
Yep.
So say what's up to him. I mean, I'm very excited about today's show because, as you can see, this is something you people will be able to notice. We have got some new equipment here. We got the microphones like the radio professionals use.
I feel special.
We have a fucking mixer.
Special.
I have a mixer. I don't have somebody mixing the sound, but I went out and bought a mixer. I'm hoping for an overall improvement of how things sound and how things look. Although they are always going to look kind of shitty because my friend Josh, Taboo, is here. I call him Cole because Taboo is just Cole without a beard.
Yeah, it's true.
So, I mean, let's get into a couple of fucking things here. There's a couple of updates that we need to talk about CypherCircuit.com.
A few things.
So, we got that to talk about. Why don't you let them know a few things there, Taboo?
Yeah, well, we're going to start by reiterating the need for producers. I mean, at the end of the day, you really just got to think about something.
I fucking hate when people say that. At the end of the day.
At the end of the day. At the end of this day.
At the beginning.
At the beginning of this statement, you have to think about this.
Yes. At the beginning of every day, you need to think about this.
Yes.
This is what I need to do. I need to reiterate the importance of support.
Yep, support. Support.
Reiterate it.
Yeah, okay. Do support. You've been reiterated. Nah, for real though, you got to think about this. Not at the end of the day, but at the beginning, middle, and end of day. We're like a grassroots organization. We literally are doing this shit by our own merit, by our own blood, sweat, and tears. So, it's important to not only view this, but to get involved. And to get involved, you need to become a member.
Become a member of CypherCircuit.com. Just sign up. It's a one-time thing. I know like the bulk of our interactions is through Instagram and you're seeing this video on YouTube, but it is all powered by CypherCircuit.com. So if you're not a member, please become a member. Yeah. It's a one-time thing. I mean, once you become a member, there's a couple of benefits to it. A lot of you are looking for promotion, like that as an MC, as a rapper, as a producer, anybody with an agenda. you want to be seen. One of the features that you are allowed as a member is, you know, if you have a project, or if you have something coming out, we could repost it for you on our social media. Our Instagram page has 10,000 followers, real followers, not the kind that people buy.
Right.
These are real people that are engaged in exactly what it is we're doing. That is a direct marketing thing that you could utilize as a member. So do that. I mean, you'll get 50% off whatever services we offer on the website, which is dope. And if say two people are talking shit about you on Cypher Circuit, if you're not a member, you'll never know because you can't read the fucking comments.
That's true.
So in order to drive sales of memberships through the roof, me and Taboo are going to be going on other people's profiles and talking shit about you. You specifically, and only you, and your mom and your sister and your dad and your brother, and how you guys all fuck each other on holidays. I wouldn't drink while I'm talking about this. It might come out your nose.
It's okay.
I stopped for that. But yeah, definitely producers sign up. For the key fact that everybody that's signed up to this site, obviously, if they're an MC, they take pride in what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're investing in their career.
Yeah.
So if you are a producer,
Yep.
you have a group of MCs that have clearly already spent money on furthering their career.
Yeah.
So they are more inclined to spend money on beats.
Yeah, because that's the only complaint you hear from me. Nobody wants to pay for beats and nobody wants to pay for this. Like, dudes are already investing in their career. They're like, all right, I'm going to pay it forward. I don't even know what this site's about. These people jumped on board from the beginning, not even knowing what the site's about. And now they're finally seeing the fruits of that labor. And we're trying to get some producers involved so that the MCs have someone that they could connect with. You know, it's cool to connect with other MCs, but it'd be a lot doper if a producer hit me up like, yo, I got this fire beat for you, as opposed to an MC like, yo, we should work together and write verses. Like,
Yeah,
cool.
You should rap on my rappity
We
rap.
need beats to rap to, or else we're just doing a cappella like fucking freestyle battles
Another
like that,
thing,
you know?
I'm gonna cut you off right
Please
here.
do. Please do.
How do you guys like the sexy in my voice? Let me turn the bass up.
I don't think
Hey,
there's a knob
baby.
for that there. I'm sorry.
There's a knob. There is a sexy knob.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna give it to you hard, baby, and I'm gonna give it to you deep. Oh, 2 1/4 inches is going inside you right now, baby doll. So this is what it is. No, I've been it's way bigger than actually. Like I didn't mean
it's bigger than
I
quarters.
didn't. I didn't
You sure
mean.
it's bigger than quarters. Like,
I didn't mean to fucking segue into this, but when I first met my girl, who a lot of you, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that my girl is way better looking than me.
way better.
Way better looking than me.
I had commented to Coast that when we got his save the date there for his wedding, he is getting married. So ladies, I'm sorry. For you.
Sorry. But
when I did get the invitation, I did comment how it looked like the upcoming Shrek poster.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
she's really hot. But the reason why I went there from where I was at was when I first met my girl and we first started. I've been with her almost 4 years, 3.5 years. I was like, we were talking about penises for some reason, about particularly my penis, and I asked her, I was like, well, how big do you think it is? And she said, it's got to be at least 9 inches. And from that day forward, I hid every motherfucking ruler in the house.
Absolutely.
There's no rulers. She's not allowed to use a ruler. She's not allowed to use a measuring stick, a tape measure.
But granted, she's a little person. You didn't explain that.
I mean, she's 5 feet tall. Most girls are little people. I'm 6 feet tall, 240 fucking pounds.
So in her little diminutive hands, she thinks she's holding a fucking war club.
I mean, I have fucking giant hands, and I feel the same way. So listen, this shout out is for you, baby.
All right.
Thank you very much for upping the self-esteem.
All
right. So then I'm glad you all are informed that I am well endowed.
Yeah, now
and
I know.
now you all have the chance to be well endowed in merchandise.
This kid is the segue master.
I am the segue master.
That was
No, but on some real
masterful.
shit, like I don't know, how many of you are really been doing this a long time, but me and Tabs and Cole and a lot of the cats that we fuck with on Cypher Circuit have been rapping and doing this shit for a very long time, since before you could actually join a website and have them print your merch for you for next to nothing. I was going over this with Mo at the beginning of the week. He's actually setting up a service where we sell people's merchandise. We act as like the middleman and you submit your artwork. This is
He's got a launch date for it though, right?
the 31st.
Yeah, it's the 1 year anniversary of Cypher Circuit.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's a 1 year anniversary.
It's good that
throw us a fucking party.
We should have a fucking show as a party, right?
I agree.
That would be fucking
and
dope.
Invite all of our Cypher Circuit friends to come fucking rap and perform.
If you're not a member, you can come, but you gotta pay.
Yeah.
You gotta pay if you are a member too. So fuck you then.
Yeah.
But no, don't fuck you. You're a very nice person.
I like that.
But the thing about it is, with the merch, I don't think you realize how fucking dope it is to have somebody else print and ship your merch for you.
Oh my god.
Because every time I put a shirt out, I am sitting at my house for fucking 3 days addressing envelopes,
Stuffing
folding
envelopes.
shirts, and fucking going to the post office. Yes, you will not make as much money, but you will not spend as much fucking time and effort to do it.
Which is more important than anything.
You just get a fucking check.
God.
You just get a fucking check or a wireless
for having a name and a design.
Right. You'll just get the shit transferred into your fucking bank account, and all you have to do is post your fucking links, pay the fee, and bang, you have merch like all your favorite artists. So that's definitely something that you people should come to appreciate, and members of the site will save on the price of that service. So that's another reason why you should sign up.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyway, so on to
onward and upward. I know you had some current event stuff that was bothering you. Because we were talking about it right when I got here. It was on your mind. It was like one of the first things you talked to me about. So let's talk about
which thing was that?
How you don't understand how you don't have the opportunity to punch Stitches in the face.
Oh yeah, I posted something on.
Remember?
Yeah. No, I didn't. I complained about a lot of things.
I know, you're right. No, it was like the first thing, though. You were like, yeah, you fucking see this shit?
No, but the thing was...
I didn't see this shit.
Let's see if we could fucking call this motherfucker out by name, because I'm not into not naming motherfuckers.
No, you should call him by fucking name. Like, name fucking names, bro.
I'm going to find his fucking...
Make it happen.
I'm going to go on Stitch's page and find the dude. Stitches and his fight promoter, Damon, whatever the fuck his name is they're doing a fucking a fight for money, and I instantly, when I saw that, I hit up his manager and I was like, I will put fucking 10 racks on the fact
right now
that I could fucking knock this motherfucker out. His manager hit me back, and Stitches does not want to fight me. His manager hit me back and was like, okay, we have a website going up tomorrow. It's $150 submission fee. What do you think? I'm a fucking dumbass? I'm offering $10,000. I would have fucking wire transferred $10,000
of my own
money to a fucking central location where you could wire your money, and then we could fucking scrap. He goes, no, you have to do the $10,000. I mean the $150 submission fee to be considered to fight Stitches. No. I know what that is. That's for your little prize pot for you guys. If every dumb fucking idiot in the world gives you $150, you got a bunch of fucking money. If every egotistical rapper like myself that thinks they could knock Stitches out,
which I'm sure is about 99% of the rappers in the fucking world,
if they all think they could knock out Stitches,
they might be able to. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to judge dude because I don't know him. He looked like he was a sizable lad.
He's a little bigger than me. He's like probably 6'2", about 250.
Like he was sizable. But he did get knocked the fuck out. And then I saw a video of 2 other kids beating the shit out of him and him fucking driving away. But you fucking never know.
Games manager dropped him like a fucking bad habit with one shot.
You never know. Games manager might just be he might know how to throw them fucking dukes.
But that's the thing though.
You know how to throw the fucking dukes.
That's the thing is I'm about this guy's size, and I could scrap.
Yeah.
So,
a little bit.
That's the thing. It's just like, I'm not saying games managers is obviously about that life. He could also scrap, but he is at least 6 to 8 inches shorter than Stitches, and probably 60, 70 pounds less.
Right. So, no, I saw the size difference. He definitely was smaller, and he dropped him. But you were more upset with the fact that out of all the people that probably submitted, who did he go and pick?
I'm trying to find. That's why I keep looking down here. I'm trying to find the dude. The dude is this fucking... I wish I could fucking drop his name and then shout him out on Instagram, but the dude was like a 45-year-old dude from like this soul rap band that's touring with Whitney Payton, and he was like a 45-year-old fucking guy. He looks like a bag of shit. like I look like a bag of shit, but I'm in my 30s, and I fucking work out in the gym, and I'm in good shape. And if you ask around enough, you will find somebody that told you that I knocked them the fuck out.
Right.
The point is, you don't want to fight anybody that could win, Stitches.
Right. Didn't Danny Diablo?
Diablo.
Right. Danny's a fucking bad person. So.
I mean, Danny's a fucking. Everybody knows Danny Diablo's reputation. Danny Diablo is close in age to the other guy too, but the difference about Danny Diablo is Danny Diablo has a reputation for being
he has an established rep of fucking people up. Right.
He has a reputation, and his crew has a reputation for fucking shit up.
Right.
The point here is Stitches does not want to fight anybody that could fuck him up.
No.
He wants to try to take an easy win and give somebody that L. But you know what I really hope?
He's a gimmick, though. That's his whole fucking career, though, right? His whole career has been a gimmick, so he's just found another gimmick to exploit. And he's the type of leech that fucking sucks hip-hop culture dry and fucking pretty much should be, punched in his face repeatedly by people. Not for $10,000. Like, if you see him, just punch him for free.
I would do it for free.
Absolutely.
I would do it for no money. I would fight.
No $10,000.
Stitches, I would fight you for no money. I would fight you for fucking free. And fuck you up bad.
Yeah. I would almost go as far as to say is you should put up 10 grand and tell him he doesn't even need to put up money just to get him to show up and beat the shit out of him.
Oh, well, he's the rich one.
Yeah. I mean, he's got racks.
Well, he's got racks on. He's a racks on racks coke flipper. I'm not. I'm a regular guy. So, anyway, fuck all that bullshit. It's nonsense. We spent time talking about it because
it just bothers you. I know it's a bothersome thing. I mean, I feel that way too. You want to believe life is real. Like when you see things and you're like, oh. This might be real. This guy actually might want to get his fucking face broke, but no, it's another gimmick to, it's probly it's probably something conjured up. He probably knows the dude who he's gonna fight. That's the other thing.
Probably the other guy, the guy has, the guy's doing his thing. He's got a larger social media following than probably me.
I'm sure.
And I don't know about Danny Diablo. Danny Diablo does his thing. He's been doing it for a long time. So
Danny's got a good following.
Then he's clearly just scared of Danny Diablo, and he's a pussy. Stitches is a pussy, not Danny. Stitches, you're a faggot. Anyway, so on to other things.
So we got another interview, a phone call to make this week.
We do. We're gonna talk to Cam Bada,
the Bada man. So if you guys don't know about Cam Bada. This dude is actually personally one of my favorite rappers on the whole entire fucking planet. I would say he's actually probably the most well-rounded MC I've ever heard or have heard recently. There's not many people that are able to get any style of beat. It doesn't really matter what the beat is, and I don't think he's ever met a beat that he cannot destroy and conform to, and fucking he's just a real interesting individual. Listening to him rap, he's like a breath of fresh air and shit. So I wanted to bring him to the table, talk to him. He's got some projects coming out. We talked to Nino last week. Them two got a project coming out, so I kind of want to bring him on and get him introduced to the fans, let them see what's going on with Bada. So let's get him on the horn though, Phil. That would probably be a good idea.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
let's call him.
There you go.
All right. I'm not going to say his number out loud, but I'm going to punch it in here in the old fucking computadora here.
Yep.
All right. We're going to do this live as we normally do.
Live and direct.
So this is susceptible to all forms of fuckery.
Yep.
Let's try this out.
See what's going down.
It's calling. It's going to ring. You ready, guys?
Oh, shit.
It's coming out of one ear, which is a bad sign. Is it coming out of both your ears?
No, it's only coming out of one ear.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yo,
what's going down?
Yo.
How you living, brother? You can hear us well or what?
I can hear you well.
All right, that's what it is, bro.
Clip that to your shirt.
So tell us who we're on the horn with.
Yo, man, this is Cam Bada, man. Nigga Christ, the crack baby, the visionary.
That's what
the mystical one, the lyrical son, the spiritual gun. Feel me?
That's what I'm talking about, brother. Yeah. So we just we started the program off today by playing your new joint, which was dope as fuck. Give the joint a little introduction. What's the name of that joint?
You're referring to Attack of the Black Christ. Attack of the Black Sun.
Attack of the Black Sun. Yeah, and it was produced by
Attack of the Black by Panic from the Moment.
Yeah, man. And shout to Panic, man. Yo, I'm wondering actually how that came about. How'd you link up with Panic?
That all happened via Nino Bless, man. Shout out to Nino Bless. Nino Bless had a previous relationship with Panic, and I did one joint that was unreleased. This is another unreleased joint. This is actually something I did a long time ago.
Okay.
You know,
So
so
this ain't off like a new upcoming project or anything like that.
nah, these are the appetizers that are already on your table before you sit down at the restaurant.
Right.
These ain't even the appetizers you order yet. I'll put it that way. That's how heavy.
These are just complimentary from the chef.
This is complimentary from the chef, exactly, because I know you guys been waiting outside. It's cold. You know, everybody's got, you know, large appetites. So I go around. I got platters with little finger foods, deviled eggs, you know, pigs in a blanket. And that's exactly what these are.
You're right. Yeah. Now I don't know if you know the size of my co-host, but I think you're making his mouth water because he hears food and he's getting fucking excited over here. He's getting super excited.
Yeah,
you know
man.
What I'm saying. Yeah,
oh yeah, food is crack.
Yeah, you need that food for the soul, brother. No, you keep slinging it. That's what it is. That's why I wanted to bring you up here because you know as I explained to the audience at home and as I've explained to you, I think you're one of the dopest fucking rappers on the planet right now. So I wanted to let the people know what's going down. You know, but the reason why I was excited about the new joint is because I heard you over some boom bap shit, which you don't often do boom bap shit. I mean, I know you started off doing more boom bap based stuff, but you know, lately you've been really trying to pioneer a new sound where you're just kind of like improvisational jazz musicians just kind of just going with whatever the beat takes you and do some evolutionary shit with the sound like sonically. So I was excited to hear you over that boom bap shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. I know, man. There's a serious like polarity and dichotomy going on with that, man. With me, man. That's my roots. That's really my comfort zone. You know what I mean? But as an artist, the comfort zone is death. You know, perfection is death. You know, so you want to constantly be challenging yourself and going into new territories. Plus, you want to also be true to the reflection of the times in the current era.
Absolutely.
What's going on in the world. So, you know, we got to be the pushers. We have to be the innovators. It really depends on the artistic minds to keep challenging people. So the next projects will incorporate that. Like I keep that in mind. Like I have a lot of shit that the boom bap people are gonna fucking drool over, man. Trust me.
Yeah. No, it's hard to please all those audiences, which I've had the sometimes when you do too many different things, you don't really have that core following, but you seem to have cornered the market with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is it's an anomaly in itself because it's very hard to please everybody, and it seems like when you create a song, regardless if it's over some different style of beat or something like that, you still have something for the purists, for that golden era like boom bap style fan with your delivery or with what you're saying or whatnot. So it's really dope. Also, I wanted to ask you, speaking of all these different styles that you comprise and what you're bringing to the table, you must listen to like a tremendous different amount of shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, what influences that? Like, I know you have to listen to crazy different styles of music. Like, what type of shit are you listening to that gets you in the mood?
Well, foundationally, it was my introduction to rap. When I was a child, I grew up in the house with my mom. They're all older and shit, so it was like mostly like R&B and old school music my entire childhood. It was really my friends that introduced me to hip hop, and the attraction point was the creativity of the wordplay, metaphor. So the first rappers I really got into was Big L. Of course Biggie at the beginning, but Big L. Let me see, Eminem, of course.
You can't see, but I'm wearing a Big L T-shirt right now.
Oh yeah, he was really one of the forefathers of the syllabic, multisyllabic styles.
He's the whole reason I started rapping, for real, actually.
Yeah, that's the same with me, man. It was that like Beavis, I get nothing but headline. And I heard that, and I was like, I got to start doing it.
Yeah,
it's like a stand-up comedian, you know what I mean? And like for me, it's the punchline to rap is the slam dunk to basketball, and I was always a Vince Carter fan. If that makes sense.
Me too. I was a North Carolina fan, bro. I know exactly what.
So it was foundationally, Big L, Biggie, Jay, Eminem, Cameron. I was a huge Cameron fan. Cassidy, J.R. Ryder. All the bar Smiths. And then now, man, later in my life, like I kind of let go of listening to too many lyricists because, you know, it was just like I found the key to being able to express myself lyrically. At that point, it was my time to open up my vocal cords and start, you know, exercising different facets of melody and things like this. So then I started listening to more Southern artists because they're melody first. Where the up north guys, we're almost intellectual, lyrical first.
Absolutely.
You know, that's kind of like where we come from. And
accurate,
yeah, and then so to get the proper balance, man, I just started really digging into the Atlanta scene. I mean, now I listen to this guy named Zeus. He's crazy. Young. I like different aspects of Young Thug. I don't really like his content or his image or anything like that. But the things he achieved sonically are pretty impressive. Young. I listen to a lot of Migos.
I hope we're not going to see you in any crop tops or nothing like that.
Oh hell no, man!
Wait.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll pull the trigger, or I'll take in the velvet hammer before I go down that.
Wait, who's Young Thug?
Young Thug is like he's
oh wait, Young Thug is the guy that like mumbles when he raps.
Yeah, he mumbles. Yeah, he's like it's hard to explain it, man. Like I put it like this: if he was born in any other circumstances where he was grown up in a family, maybe in better environment, and he wasn't, exposed to the things that he was exposed to, maybe if he grew up like you or me, he would have been more exposed to the intellectual, conscious nature of things, and he would be one of the best rappers in the game. I'll put it that way, because of his approach to melody, strictly. It has nothing to do with how he looks or what he says.
He's not saying anything that's going to really enlighten your mind, but the melody will stick with you, type of thing.
I'm gonna have to try to listen to this Young Thug.
You might not be able to get through it. You might not be able to get through it.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I probably won't be able to get through it either, but it's always good to, to expand your horizons like you were just saying, man. I mean, there's plenty of dudes like I never used to listen to Chance the Rapper, and my man was like, yo, you got to listen to Chance. And I was like, because I see him on there. Anytime you see people on like the XL freshman cover, unless it's like Jaren, when Jaren was on there, there was a couple dudes that were really dope. But like most of the dudes, I'm like, But then like I listened to Chance and I was like, yo, this guy's fucking amazing. I'm
musically,
I fuck with that dude.
Yeah, like to me, words are like numbers, which are like these are the formulas to inspire thought, right? But below that is the vocal nature. So if you look at the vocal cords, like you look at a saxophone or any kind of instrument, and you kind of ignore the words, it starts to change in front of you, so then you're listening to it strictly for the instrumentation of the voice rather than, to get inspired by the words. And with these Southern artists, I find myself doing that more because generally what they're talking about is the drug. It's just like they're going through their 90s phase. Like, back when hip hop, was in its golden era, I think in the 90s to 2000, early 2000, it was like, street life. You know what I mean? We had to get that off our chest first.
Absolutely.
So they're going through that right now. It's just, with them, it's like, I'm whipping the pot. But they're talking about the same shit we were talking about.
They just approach it differently. Right.
It just feels like to me that they, I agree with everything you're saying, like melodically and sonically, but it seems like they're not finishing the equation, whereas we'll sit there and compose lyrics to a fucking beat and be like, word, I put some thought into this shit, and they're just like, it's still that has that melody, but it doesn't matter what the fuck I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's because it caters to the way people listen these days. Like you don't necessarily have an attention span longer than like 5 seconds. Most people, you know what I'm saying? So they don't really necessarily need to hear something that was cultivated. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, wow, this makes me feel good, and they're just telling me what I want to do. Like I want to whip it. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I want to whip it.
They want to whip that shit. That's what it is, bro,
Hey,
but no, that's good. I mean, I was just interested in the shit you listen to because like I listen to like a whole bunch of different styles of music. Like I don't only listen to hip hop. I listen to fucking everything.
Oh yeah, outside of hip hop, vastly neo soul and old style R&B, with different really good singers, man, because it's just vocal exercise. So if you try to copy that, then you can be a much better rapper. But yeah, there's a large scale of shit I listen to, man. Mostly R&B and R&B, really, mostly 95%.
That's right.
By Loud, D'Angelo, and Erykah Badu are my like holy trinity.
Right. Which is why I can hear it in your music. It's very reflective. So like what you're being influenced by directly reflects into your music. Whether you intend to do it or not, you kind of just internalize it, and then you tend to like amalgamate it with your style, and then bring it becomes something more than if you weren't listening to artists like that, I guess. So,
exactly. Yeah.
I also wanted to ask you. I saw some shit. Were you on Sway in the Morning recently, or what? What's up?
Yo, yeah. I'll tell you a story about that. It's funny. Like I post up a picture, and then like from the picture, it people make 1,000 different assumptions.
Of course, they see you by your mic with Sway in the Morning, and they just want you want to make sure you're rapping up there. So
yeah. So basically, what happened was, we RSVP'd. They had a live taping. We RSVP'd, and it was like a small crowd there. It was a live show. And, we got to meet all of them and shit like that. It was pretty cordial. It was like free food and drinks and shit like that. Basically, they had a point on the show where they asked the trivia questions and shit.
Right.
So off the jump, I just started, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't go to sleep. I'm completely sleep deprived, but I'm just like, fuck it. If I get around this mic, I'm going to give this guy some bars. So I just gave him like 4 bars.
Right.
And, it lit up the room, and they love me, man. And Heather gave me like a bottle of Sean Don and shit. And then after the show, I got to talk to Sway, and, I presented him with all my shit. I gave him, a T-shirt of my music and shit like that. And he's just like, bro, I hear your bars. You're crazy, this, that, and the other. We want you on the show. So we're scheduling a time for me to rap live, but it's definitely going down.
So it's something that's going to be in the near future. They're going to have you on there, hopefully. Because I'm sure Sway got an extensive list of people that are trying to get up there. So.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's up to that. I mean, there's no escaping it though, man.
Right.
When you're a dope lyricist and you put yourself out there like that, you're gonna get your card is gonna get called.
Absolutely.
Eventually. So it's like you just got to be prepared for the moment. And,
well, it seems like New York's been good to you, because I know. So like, just to give a brief background to our listeners, like you grew up in Connecticut, right?
New Haven, Connecticut for 18 years.
And then you moved out to Tampa, correct?
Tampa, Florida, yeah.
Right. And you were out there for how many years were you out there for?
Man, 10 years, man. I was out there for a while, man. I kind of lived like a couple of lives, man.
I was going to say, man, you're kind of like, these are like phases, man. You're going through like phases of life, and like you're actually changing your locale of where you are to like, kind of reflect where you're at. So now it brought you to New York, right? So now where you staying at in New York? You're staying where?
I'm in the Bronx, man. I'm in the Bronx, okay. Man. So, right near the birthplace of hip hop.
That's what it is. Yeah. My co-host over here, Coast, he grew up in the Bronx as well. Yeah, man.
Man, so he knows, man. Yeah, the spiritual resonance here is completely different. It's like everywhere you go in the world has a different, because we tend to forget, in our minds, we overcomplexify everything. And because we're in this subjective view, it seems like the world revolves around us. But if you look at us from, even an airplane, once it gets like 5,000 feet in the air, you can't even see humans anymore. We're like microscopic bugs.
Right.
So we tend to forget that we're influenced by nature no different than animals and plants are. So the location to which you live affects your thought patterns, your overall energy, the way your brain functions, and everything. So, the way you write raps in Florida is different than how you write raps in New York and anywhere else in the world. So, it's been different, but it's dope, because that's the only way to really expand your cage. Like if you're a snake and you're in a small cage, you're only going to get but so big. Right. You got to keep expanding it, and if you want to grow, essentially.
That's what it is. So you kind of have to put yourself into an environment that's like, I won't call it unfriendly, but yeah, you put yourself in an unfriendly, compromising environment to, out of the vulnerability, you grow from that to reach the plateau that you're trying to write. All right, so that's what it is, man. That's dope. So what, you plan on staying out here for a good while until you hit your next phase, and then it's off wherever the wind takes you?
That's it, man. I mean, this is the place, man. This is a place. You get popular in New York, you're popular everywhere in the world. You know,
Nah, you're right.
that's how it works. You know, and this is the business capital of the world. All the business centers in the world model everything over New York. New York is the money place.
Right. So you had to come here on some old school shit, like if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere type of shit.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
That's dope.
This is really my first true push. What we're about to go into is really everything else was done from, you know, a little room in Florida prior to this, man.
Right.
You know, it was almost word of mouth. It was just like, if you're sitting in a room, you know, it's like if you're in a lunchroom at high school and you're in the corner isolated by yourself and you're singing, eventually, once your singing gets so loud, you're going to turn around and realize everybody in the cafeteria is circled around you. You know what I mean? It's like eventually that's what's going to happen. You see it with the bums in the subway all the time.
No, you're absolutely.
You know, so that's kind of what was going on. And, you know, I now is me taking that leap to make this sacrifice to, you know, change my life financially, you know, create some generational wealth.
Make this your career. So you're trying to make a full on push and make this your full-time career.
Basically, yes.
And that's right. No, so that's what it takes, man. And that, I mean, I got to salute you for that, because not a lot of people are willing to just drop everything and say, fuck it. Like I'm throwing myself into the ring, into the ring of fire and see what happens, you know, especially out here, you know, coming from anywhere else, coming into New York. It's like, all right, man, you know, you really got to have faith in yourself and be just like, you know, fucking bold, essentially. You know, you got to have a bold heart, man, and be prepared for whatever it throws at you. So I got to salute you for that. But yeah, no, we see the push you're making, man. And I hope, I don't know if that, you know, I'm hoping that people are familiar with your shit at home. If not, they're going to be familiar after today. We see you, why don't we just get some of these projects coming out? Because we talked to Nino last week. He was telling me about he's got some projects coming out, and he said he had mentioned he's doing something with you. But I know you have your own agenda and your own shit coming out. So why don't we just plug some of that shit we got coming out this year for you?
Yeah. All right. Well, late next month, I'm gonna drop somewhat of a compilation album of all the Smoke and Mirrors. Plus new material.
Would that be like the greatest hits type of shit, like the best material off all of
it's going to be called Smoke and Mirrors DMT.
Okay.
With DMT meaning the Definitive Meta God Trilogy.
Right. And
these are the best songs from all three, which are the Porch, the Womb, and the Crack Baby, plus like 5 or more new songs.
Dope.
To reintroduce, because, you know, my last projects, even though they were noticed, they were largely unnoticed.
Right.
So we have to make sure that we capitalize on the great content we have currently before we introduce them into the womb of God. So we're going to drop the DMT project later next month. And then shortly afterwards, I have my new project coming out, which I don't know. I don't know if I can release the name yet. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a surprise
for that.
Yeah, I'm going to leave them in suspense. Right. I have the name though. We're about halfway into the project.
Yeah, because you never know, man. If you don't got that shit copywritten, I don't know if you know. People think biting is legal nowadays. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
exactly.
You don't want to give anybody anything and influence their energy in any way. If they're gonna, people just take their black holes without even going into a shameless plug about. That's the joint that me, you know, just to let people know at home. I have Cambada on my upcoming solo album that I got. Myself, Cole, and him did a song, and that's pretty much what it's about. People that just take, like black holes, the parasites that just take and do not replenish. So, you know, there's a lot of that.
It's a crazy joint too, man.
Yeah,
it's a lyrical head rush.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna try to explain it to people. I'll just let them hear it when it comes out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you got that project coming out next month, and you got the unnamed project, and you got anything else on the horizon for this year?
Oh yeah, man. Me and Nino are working on a third floor joint.
Right.
And then after that, I have some other things planned. But mostly after we capitalize on the DMT project and we run that just to kind of remind people what's going on. Then we're gonna drop the next project after that. That project's gonna be so heavy that.
You're gonna try to let it marinate.
Exactly. I'm not gonna rush off to something else after that because I probably won't have to. You know, it's
That's
like
good.
that project.
That's more that
yeah.
confidence I was talking about right there. It's not even confidence. You're just convinced that what you got is providence.
It's like, you know, I'm by far my worst critic. You know what I mean?
As every good artist is, man. You know.
Yeah. So I'm real tough on myself. So, you know, I know exactly what I want. You know, I know exactly what I know what attracts people to what my style is. So it's like if you sometimes when you find a pocket, don't get out of it. You know what I mean? That's the thing, man.
You're absolutely right. Man. Nah, well, I'll be honest, man, to speak for everybody. You know, we're all excited about what you got coming up. I appreciate you taking the time for this. I'm sure everybody appreciates it at home. I know this is probably the longest you've gone in between bong hits, so I'm sure I'm going to let you go so you could go get yourself nice.
Yeah, I don't want no bars, man. I don't want no bars.
Yeah, I'm saying if you got bars, if you want to spit, see, I wasn't going to put you on the spot, but if you got bars that you want to spit, this is your time, my brother. So please.
All right, well, let me see what I put myself on the spot. Let me see what I got. All right, look, you can hear me well?
Absolutely.
I said, niggas these days are just masculine lesbians. Weed and shrooms are the only actual medicines. I give vagina from my magical penmanship. My pencil is a phallus that's never limp when I letter script. I take a bath with electric shit just to warm the water. People who die are too delicate. Get your strength up, bitch. I have a thing for tits. I want to fill them with cocoa powder and shaken ships. Sip the chocolate milk from tasty nips. I'm a fucking sociopath, smoking opium dabs, hiding coke in my abs. I see retarded people and I openly laugh. They say my kid gonna end up like that. I say so and still laugh. I was born a dick. When my mother birthed me, she felt magic. Climaxed me into existence, then put me back in. I'm human masturbation in the purest form. And my favorite brand of perfume is chloroform. Earth kinda sucks, so I hope I die before I'm born. 'Cause human life is comparable to a boring porn. I sleep so late that I don't know what the morning's for. I sniff, snort, sniff, then snort some more. Bada.
Yo.
The fucking God, bro.
Yo,
that's what I'm talking about,
that shit was fucking dope. Yo, Cam Bada, tell these motherfuckers where they can find you online. Like, what's your Twitter, your Instagram, wherever you want them to go.
Yo, CamBadaMusic.com. It's currently it might be kind of down. We're going through a little bit of changes. But CamBadaMusic.com is where you can find all my shit.
Right.
As far as social networking, at Cambada Music. Cambada spelled CAMBATTA, music, MUSICK, phonics spelling. At Cambada Music is the Twitter and the fucking Instagram. And you can find me on, by just really everyone should know how to just put in a name and Google it.
Just type in Cambada and follow the rabbit hole down is what I would give.
Yeah, that's it.
That's exactly what I did, man. I'm not even gonna front. That's how I got introduced. Nino introduced me to you through your music, and I just typed in his shit and was like, oh, this is what this guy does.
Yeah, you said you mentioned his name a while ago to me. I did the same shit. I was like, you're not fucking playing. Yeah. That dude is nice.
Oh, thanks, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks, man.
Yo, Cambada, thank you for coming through, blessing us. Thank you for those additional bars that I wasn't even expecting. That's a blessing because I know you have a lot of fans that are gonna be listening to this that are gonna say, oh shit, some exclusive bars. So that's what it is. I appreciate that. Yo, anytime you want to get fucking high out here in New York, you holler at your boys over here, Coast and Taboo. We'll come take care of you.
In New York, wait,
we're out here. We're not too far from you, man. We're out, right now. We're in Hempstead, but we're all over the place.
I'm in Harlem every day. Yeah. So right now we're
in
Long
let's
Island.
get together ASAP, man.
Let's do it. What part of the Bronx you in?
I'm trying to get stoned. I'm in a far part, man. I'm on 227th, man.
That ain't that far. You up? It was like by kind of little past Kingsbridge over there. That's
yeah.
That ain't nothing.
It's word. Well, we're gonna get together, get stoned, man.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, brother. Thank you very much, brother. I will be getting at you.
All right, bro.
One time. Peace.
Yep.
That's what it is, man. Yo, Cambada is dope, man. I don't think these dudes know. I'm
hoping that people, you know what I'm saying, man. And it's not. I want to use this show as a platform for people. And Cam he's more established than I don't need to be plugging him. He's established. He does his thing. He is just. I take it upon myself when I hear someone dope. I'm like, yo, I don't know if you haven't heard this fucking person. Like, go listen to him. I think Cam, as far as like renaissance of hip hop for me, I heard him and I was like, yo, this is what motherfuckers need to be doing. Like, he encompasses the old sound, like the shit we do. Like, he can bar out, but he also has that sensibility for this new school sound with melodics, like he was talking about. And yo, he's got it. He walks that line, man, and he walks it on the side of us. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on the side of good. He's a Jedi right there. You know what I'm saying? He walks that line of Jedi and Sith, but he's on the Jedi side. So, you know, he's a good dude. I hope everybody checks him out. I hope you enjoyed that interview, and shout out to him for coming through and blessing us.
That's what it is, man. Speaking of putting shine on people that are dope, man, one of the MCs from last week's Murder the Beat, this dude MCRE,
Yep,
really fucking talented dude. It's a new thing we're gonna start doing. Like when we feature people on Murder the Beat, the next week I'm gonna pick, or Tabs is gonna pick, our favorite person, favorite MC that submitted, and we're gonna ask them for a 16, and we're gonna really get deeper into what it is they do.
We want to give them more of a platform, man. I mean, check it out. If you're doing the Murder the Beat every week, salute to you, and we got nothing but love for you. If you're doing it and doing it though, and making us like say yo, because like we have conversations behind the scenes where we're like, yo, did you hear such and such person?
Honestly, like until we started doing this shit, until I really started checking, I really was under the impression that nobody on earth was as dope as us.
Right.
And
no, I agree.
Like on some like, and it just Cypher Circuit attracts that element of MC that is just rapid fire, spit, fucking bar after bar, punchline type crazy shit. And we're finding a lot of these kids, and they're like-minded, and they're doing dope shit. But yeah, check out this 16. We had MCRE sent through Automatic. It's produced by Kosis. I just popped on the mic. Kosis, COSIS. Peep this shit right here.
Raps will captivate imaginations, fascinate the masses with the sickest tactics. Witnesses this gravitation rips the planet from its twisted axis into bits and fragments. All these rappers shit is stagnant like constipation. Could spit a verse while being murdered via strangulation. That'll have every rap legend skeleton salivating. So fuck your validation. I'm watching the pharaoh pass away from a caliber that amounts to decapitation. I am the asthma that's infected your lungs. Every rapper gasping for breath. I am second to none. Connecticut sun, the residence where demigods from. Every pen I grip's a precipice for revolution. Spark the populace's opposition to propaganda, and the reaction is a battering ram filled with battery acid. Cypher Circuit, that be the faction within hip-hop that's taking over. Posters packed deep in caskets, it's automatic.
That dude is fucking dope, yo.
And that's exactly why we gave him his shine this week. I mean, he's been impressing us. And before I even started, this podcast, before we did anything, like Cole would come up to me and be like, yo, you got to peep this kid. He's dope. And, he showed me a couple of his Murder the Beats, and I was like, yo, no doubt. And really where I came up with the idea was, I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, 15 seconds is not long enough for some of these MCs to come off. Like, I want them to be able to get open. So, like, I've heard a bunch of, like, 4 and 6 bar schemes from my man MCRE, and I was like, yo, fuck this. Let's give him let's give him his due diligence. Like, let him shine this week. So every week we're going to be doing this subsequently. So we're going to hit up someone this week, one of the people that's been impressing us the most, and he's going to get himself a little artist spotlight next week as well. So
that's at Dan, aka Daniel, on Instagram. Definitely check for that. Without further ado, we will get into this week's Murder the fucking Beat, and we have submissions. Everybody rocked over Common's Resurrection.
Resurrection.
Yeah. Yep. The first dude we're gonna get to on the beat is Codeine Player. Everybody knows I am a Codeine Player fan.
I'm on Team Codeine Player.
I feel like Codeine killed this shit. That's at Codeine Player. CODEEN Player.
Yo, no need for resurrection when death is meant to be destined. You ruin the history lesson, trying to correct it. Mistakes is being made because of lack of the attention. Media obsession, reality your exit. Vacating the premises when all you really need is a Cypher Circuit member.
Ha! Yeah. He said vacating the premises when all you really need is a Cypher Circuit membership. Yo, I think that's what he was about to say.
I think that's what he was gonna say. Yo, Mo, did you tell him to say that?
Mo didn't tell him to say that.
I know. That's why I like. He's paying it forward. That's why that kid is dope. and he's got skill. So
The next
salute
dude,
to Codeine Player.
Yeah, Codeine Player is dope. We already got in on him and talked about what it is he does. Check for him. Check for his music. I actually am going to be doing a joint with him when we get around to it. It's going to be dope. The next dude is at Chubb Hill. CHUBHILL. And this dude impressed me. I went and actually checked out some of the other shit he's done on his page. He's really dope. Check him out.
My flow ain't never the same, I'm versatile. I started out creeping on Cypher Circuit, but I'm pretty much certain I'm lurking now. I got 3 new followers, 10 likes, and I'm murking now. Born a leader, I was rocking the crown through the birth canal. Now I'm serving wordplay like it's alphabet soup.
Yeah.
He said, born leader, I was rocking a crown through the birth canal. Like, come on, son. That shit is dope.
He's dope, man. These kids
I know,
coming
I heard
out
that
now,
shit and
man.
I said, yo, this kid, yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, there's a lot of good examples out there of, like, what a rapper should sound like. So, like, the kids who are starting now are listening to these dudes who are, like, established, like, refined artists, and they're like, yo, all right, cool. So, like, what it took us 12 years to refine, they're picking up in 6 months. You know?
Well, now they have that laid before them.
I love it though. Like, people hate on it. They're like, "Yo, I don't like that everyone raps. Like, leave it to the professionals." Like, fuck that. I would love a world where everyone raps. It doesn't matter because if you're dope, you're going to rise to the top.
The thing
That's
about
just the
that
way it
is,
works.
like, everyone does rap.
Yeah.
Not everyone raps on this fucking level. Like,
No,
you know
not
what I'm saying?
everyone's
Like,
good. I
even
mean,
if they
bottom
pick
line.
it up, even if they just started, they're not all this fucking dope. We're
Right.
hand selecting the dopest ones. At _Miles Gone.
Yeah.
Me hip hop is dead, but that don't explain lyrics in my head. Before I go flipping the flow, feeling stuck, I'm alone. The way that I pick in a roll, giving my soul. All I needed is a minute to blow.
That was dope because he started off singing, then he started off double time rapping. Like, you could clearly see the range this dude has.
Yeah.
Definitely check for his
In
shit.
a 15-second span, he was like, "I'm not wasting my opportunity. If somebody peeps this, they're gonna know I can sing and rap." So salute to my brother.
At this dude right here, at Sully Papo, Sully at
dope.
Sully.Papo has consistently been keeping up with all of the top dudes on Cypher Circuit. The only thing I don't understand, Sully Papo, is why you don't fucking make a video and let these motherfuckers see your face and see you spitting.
Sully Papo, are you in witness protection?
Are you in the witness protection program, Sully Papo? Let me know, man. Get that video
Let the
up
people
there.
know because you're fucking dope. So let them know who they're fucking with.
Look, I need about $1 million to eat. Talking earnings after taxes. If you don't understand my slang, you ain't in my bracket. All about my business, but this music is my passion. Only pray to the people. No church steeple justice. Mic in my hand and these scriptures.
Word.
Fuck with it.
That was dope, man. Next dude we got here, at Lost_Tribe.
I done been one of the baddest, son. Whether I'm on or off wax, little Daniel's son. Mastering the force while you niggas still a Padawan. A Skywalker couldn't see the type of air I'm on. And I ain't moving with the time, so they thinking that I'm crazy. Who told these niggas it was cool to whip and do the nay-nay?
Yeah. See, I fuck with that dude. That dude's dope, man. He's got a sensibility, talking about some current events, but also doing some real boom bap shit, wax on Danielson style. I fuck with him.
That was dope. This dude right here.
I love this is my boy. This is Thoughts, bro. This
dude, I want to go out and get drunk and punch people in the face with this dude.
Yeah, this is my man. Yo, I
he
love
just
Thoughts.
reminds me of the type of dude where you would just be out drinking and trying to talk to a bitch, and he would just walk over and mush your face and take your beer and
straight up.
But yo, fuck you.
Straight up. And this is why he's the youngest member of the Dead Rabbits.
He's young? How young is he?
I don't know exactly. I don't want to reveal his age. I don't know what kind of scams he's pulling out there. Thoughts? I don't know what you got going on, but nah, he's one of the newer members, like, you know, last year, and you know, Cole and I know him from like Cole knows his boy that's like fucking, you know, from back in elementary school days, and that's how we got turned on.
Oh, word? He's from out here?
No. Someone
somebody
who he's related to is Cole's boy from school, and he said, yo, you got to hear my man Thoughts, and boom, that's how we got introduced to him. And the moment we heard him, I said, yo, he's got like an obscure, like abstract style, but he's fucking dope. He says ill shit, and he's just been progressively getting better and better and better every time I hear him. So salute to my brother Thoughts.
At Cryptid777.
Me with a mic, I'm murking. I'm twice the person as any contestant on Cypher Circuit. Your life is worthless. I'm now twice as certain once I heard you rhyme in verses. When you die, it's perfect. I'll find a hearse you'll spend the rest of your time in. While I'm working to dine, you herbs are dying virgin.
You know why I like him more, too? because he clearly doesn't care about his double chin at this angle that he's shooting this at.
Fuck, yeah.
And
he
I
might have been doing that on purpose if I know him.
I like that.
I salute the thoughts. Bro.
I'm a
They're
fan
rabbits.
of men that don't care about having a double chin.
He doesn't give a fuck, and he wanted to let everybody know. And it's not disrespect, but it is. That's how he rolls. He doesn't give a fuck. But
Word.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care if you rap on Cypher Circuit, on the street, on the stage. I'll fucking battle you, and I'm better than you. And that's the attitude that I like.
This dude right here at Xspan Hip Hop, EKSPANH, obviously hip hop. Yeah. He's dope. I checked for a bunch of his other shit. I was impressed, and that's why he's getting on this week. So peep it.
Even average rappers flabbergasted. Savage, wicked madness on the tips of tongues like tabs of acid. Fed up with these cats so fast to label modern trash a classic. Wind up in Twin Peaks, be dead with Laura Palmer wrapped in plastic. Stay off my rocker, blowing gaskets back to back through happenstance. The fast attacking with the hatchet.
Some fucking
multisyllabic fucking hatchery to your face.
Big pun, fucking.
Yeah,
keep
that shit up, brother, because you're fucking dope. So just keep murdering them with that shit. That shit is fucking dope.
I fucks with it. Next dude, Remix the Sprite.
Yup.
Hey yo, Preem say get on the circuit and spit for the Cypher. Been fire, niggas rather get hit with the rifle. Gut punch, chin check, and you might get knifed too. Good night, you don't know you and I don't like you. This beat from 9-5, but it feel like 9-2. I'm sick as the swine.
Yeah. Sick as the swine flu.
Yo,
that dude is nice. Shout out to Big Preem, right?
Yeah, that's Preem. That's Preem's boy. He even shouted Preem out in the beginning, and that's what this is about, man. Bring your people in there. Don't try to hog up the fucking spotlight and soak it in yourself. And that's what's dope about most of the core people on here is that we want to shed light on other people. Like we could be up here and doing interviews with me or you. You know what I'm saying? Like we can fucking utilize this as our platform, but I don't even give a fuck. Like I'm sure these people don't even know how much shit we got going on musically because we don't even talk about it.
It's not about us. It's not about us, man.
It's not about us. It's about these guys fucking murdering beats.
It's about explicit lyricist at explicit lyricist.
She killed the shit.
She is fucking dope. I went on. Tabs told me when you gave me that list last night. Yeah. I went on a page and I don't just check. Like if you ever see me liking like a whole bunch of shit in a row, it's because I already sat there and watched everything. Yeah. Like Mo hit me up one day and he was like, "Do you even watch these videos? You just liked 15 of them in 15 seconds." I'm like, "Yeah." I went down the fucking hashtags, came down the line, and I have a fucking impeccable memory, so I remember which ones I like. So I liked them. But this chick right here, check her out.
Cypher Circuit is the purpose of this pit stop. A true Puerto Rican, I play the stoop and flip flops. Got real ones with me, gone. Tell them what it is, block. They say they sound like hip hop. Heard they sneaking dish shots. I'm still cool cause this hot. Homie got the keys, but I got shit locked. I cut them all out of the pic.
She's dope.
And I don't know where she's from, but I'm going to guess she's from like Brooklyn.
She better be from she said
Brooklyn or Queens.
The Bronx maybe. I don't know. She's got to be from New York.
Either Corona or somewhere out in Brooklyn. She sound like she came up in Brooklyn to me.
I'm calling the Bronx just because she's Puerto Rican.
We need to know. Please let us know.
Where you from? It probably says it right on a profile.
But we're lazy, please. We need to be spoon-fed, please.
This next guy at Tones, Bad Karma.
Tones.
Josh, I'm taboo. I can't fucking
you can call me. I don't care what you call me.
I can't. I got it, but I keep I'm used to calling you Josh.
Yeah, that's my name.
And I call you whatever. Anyway,
the guy
on last week's episode, Tabs called Butter out. He was like, "Yo, Butter, why you ain't murdered a fucking beat?"
And I said, if I ask him to do it, he'll do it. And I didn't even personally ask him. I just said, Butter, murder the beat.
Did you ask him off of the show?
No.
He just peeped the show and
did it? He
must
have peeped it and saw it.
What's up, Butter Tones? I know you watching
I would never call him out like that. I'd rather do it publicly so everyone could let him know.
Butter Tones is dope, man. He's been dope since the day I met him. Yeah. He's been an ill rapper.
He's a good fucking little guy.
Check him out right here.
Buddy. Let's fucking do this, Tones.
Logic reminiscent, prophetic lyricism. Listen, kill the rhythm, spit the message for the children. Gotta murder the drums. It's work to be done till every word from my lungs becomes word to my son. Young on the streets with drugs, not dreaming enough. I rep the peace and the love. They want beef and the.
See, what people don't understand is Buttertones probably didn't even write that.
Yeah.
Buttertones is probably just sitting there blunted, spitting for fucking 2 hours straight. He's one of the only people I know that could rap the same way when he freestyles. Like, Buttertone's freestyles sound like his written rhymes. Like,
Always, yeah.
there's no...
He's amazing. The first video I ever put up on YouTube, like why I started my YouTube account, was because Butter murdered a freestyle that I caught on tape because he was like half asleep, like in the corner fucking nodding out like you were describing. I fucking caught him and he was murdering a freestyle, and that's why I started a YouTube account, just to put up one of his freestyles that sounds like a written fucking rap. All of his shit is. He's amazing, and that's why I wanted him to fucking murder the beat. Because if we're gonna sit up here and talk about our pedigree, our Bad Karma pedigree, and not represent, besides Cole, like Cole fucking holds it down for all of us.
We should interview Buttertones on this.
We're gonna interview Butter. Be ready for an interview. We're gonna call you fucking randomly one day, so be prepared.
At Gibbs _CDK.
I fuck with Gibbs. Gibbs was.
This is rap today's fucking. I would never look at a still photograph of this dude and think he rapped.
He raps. He's down with Baxwell. He was. I don't know if he was at the show with us out there that we did. But his boys were like Split Devo and my man Oski and shit. Like yeah.
That's what it is.
Cassette deck kings. I got a CD in my car. I fuck with this.
I'm very fucking proud. You have a compact disc?
I have a compact disc.
Get the fuck out of here.
I do. I have your compact disc.
Not only does he rap well, he's got wood paneling on the walls of his house, which gives him extra 70s swag.
I fuck with him.
Let's go.
Dictionary, vocabulary, Merriam-Webster. Mad professor got the presence to carry your lecture. It's like I'm a hip-hop social Darwinist, marvelous, the strongest survivor, we bury the lesser. Did you catch that? So sick I need a hazmat. Got the BBW sweating down the air.
The BBWs.
You know what I'm saying?
The big, beautiful women's.
Yep.
At Cypher Face. CIPHURPHACE. It'll be on the screen. I just like showing you people I can read.
I saw him and I was like, it looks like Genghis Khan is fucking rapping.
He's fucking dope, man. I checked a bunch of his other shit too.
He's amazing. This kid's dope.
Really dope.
I was like, he's a fucking maniac.
Yo, up in a cycle with a godly grin. Ice grilling my competitor, rocking shoddy Tims. Rappers embody them, and that's quite common, like Lonnie Lynn. Juxtaposed with the juggernauts and go-getters. Fire breathers and scroll spitters. Ink slingers of the soul scriptures. Ice water in my veins, 24/7 like I reside in a habitat with a...
You know what I like about him?
What's that?
Is he did something completely different with his flow. Like, everybody else was hitting the snare, and he was, like, catching up to it, like, but it was still... flowing like
to go back to what we were talking about with Cam, it was more about he's hearing offbeat rhythms. That reminds me of like how a drummer would rap to it. You know what I'm saying? He's hitting it on the internal, on the, you know, he's on like a 3 count as opposed to a 4. Like that, he's dope. He's real fucking dope. I fuck with that dude. That's why as soon as I heard him, I was like, yep, this guy needs some fucking shine.
The next dude we got here is at Z the last letter.
Yep,
he's dope too. He's got a beard like Laro. Yo, after we do this, we should call Laro and be like, yeah, watch, we're gonna do that. Watch.
Let's make fun of it.
It's friendly competition, comma drop the hottest written. Top division got positioned by succeeding at a common mission. Keep it dope and people don't have a reason to hate. If they still do, you see that they fake. Probably mad they're working real hard for bars you can easily make. Rookie season mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he got a Fila hat on. I fucks with it.
The Fila.
This dude is dope.
Fly International.
At Sir Calloway.
Boy,
bang,
dope.
bang, bang.
The resurrection. And as I rise from the ashes, I intend to ride for the masses that couldn't see the truth. They needed eyes for them glasses. And now you feel so alive without that baggage. I strive to be classic. I'd rather die before I come off average.
I like that dude. You know what? He kind of reminds me of Cam a little bit. He's got like that laid back jazz style to him. And yeah, he's really dope. Cole been talking about him for a fucking minute. He's like, yo, you gotta check out Sir Calloway. So salute to that dude.
Word. So that's your murder to beat for this motherfucking week.
Make sure you guys are fucking adding Coast and myself, even though I do not respond or even check it. But just
I
add
do.
us and
I think it hurts some of their rapper prides to fucking tag me in it, but that almost diminishes your chances of me fucking seeing it. Do you realize that not only the dope people are tagging me in this, people that are not rapping to the beat are tagging me in Murder the Beat, people that are fucking whack are tagging me in the beat.
Oh, good.
So I'm not going to be able to just search the hashtag. It's not that they're people are hashtagging in the Cypher and Murder the Beat on shit that has absolutely fucking nothing to do with it.
Just trying to get the views up on their shit, man. I mean, it's okay. You could leech. I mean, but that's not what we're about. You want to get down, then get down, become a member, get down with us. We'll support you. You support us, and that's how this shit works.
Yo, right now we're going to call Laro, he's a producer. He did a bunch of joints on my last album, Without Papers, which is available now everywhere music is sold online. Because he said, you should call me. And I'm going to call him up and I'm going to ask him why. Why? If he picks up his fucking phone.
Well, he's dodging calls. He ain't going to fucking answer. He doesn't know.
Yeah, he might. He might pick it up. I mean, I'm going to fucking tell him. It's me. It's me, Laro. Pick up your fucking phone.
Please leave your message for 631-872-6040.
Yeah. Hi, Laro. This is Frank. I saw you at the gym, and I wanted to tell you that you have very pronounced pectoral muscles, and we were in the locker room together, and I got a chubby, and I was wondering if maybe you'd like to sit on it. Oh. What's the matter? Yeah.
Phil.
What?
I don't know if you guys know this, but this kid is a world-famous prank caller. I won't even get into your prank call antics. We should add that as a segment to the show. You need to be fucking pranking people.
I'm pranking
Is this
people.
the birth of it? Am I just like that retarded?
We
that
should
I'm
just
not
start
even noticing
fucking
that
pranking people.
This is the birth of Phil's prank calls.
I just texted Laro, it's me. He wrote back K. Don't ever fucking write back K. Oh, no.
Hello.
What do you say there, fuckface? It's during the fucking show here. I call you because you tell me to fucking call. You don't pick up the motherfucking phone.
Shut your fucking fat mouth up. Okay, when you just call me from a random number, how the hell am I supposed to fucking know?
I told them you were on the run eating, son.
Well,
I said you don't know who you're dealing
I didn't know that
with.
you were gonna call me because I turned off my gaydar. Okay.
Oh, you didn't know? Well, did you know that I'm on the phone now, you fucking cock-blowing piece of shit faggot?
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and start talking into the fucking microphone a little bit more clearer?
All right, what do you say there, Laro? I said, all right, so we're wrapping up. We're finishing the show. We just did Murder the Beat, and I told Tabs as he was pulling up, I said I was on the phone with you, and I said that Laro said we should fucking holler at him during the show. So talk to us.
Yeah.
What do you got going on, Laro?
I'm just fucking wiping my ass. Just got done fucking doing a whole bunch
it's
of
kind of
things.
funny because that's a paraphrase of what I told him your answer was going to be. I said he's probably going to say shit.
All right, so for the viewing public that do not know who Laro is a silent member of Bad Karma, meaning he does not rap, he makes fucking beats.
So he's not really silent.
He's
he fucking
silent
makes beats.
because he doesn't fucking talk with his mouth, he talks with his gay hands.
Fuck you.
And as well as being a producer, Laro is a underwear model.
And he's your personal trainer as well.
He is my personal trainer.
Maybe they've seen
And
some
life
of your videos.
coach.
And my life coach.
And life partner.
And he's also...
I also direct music videos.
He also directs music videos.
You may have seen a couple of them.
Laro produced... What did you produce on my album? You produced...
I produced Key Point Players, First We Get the Money, In Out, and I think another one. I'm not too sure.
Oh, yes. Tabs has been saying it over and over.
Me call it Southern State.
He's like, listen, I'm
Yeah.
talking here. Southern State.
Yeah.
He did Southern State.
I remember I saw your name in the on the producer list. I remember this.
So Laro also, with all of that, Laro is also a competitive beard grower.
Uh-huh.
And
let's talk product with Laro.
Product like beard product?
Yeah, Laro, do you use beard product?
Nah, not at all.
You don't use man sperm?
Never.
Nah. I don't. I'm not a fickle-faced faggot.
And you're not politically correct, which we totally understand.
Yep.
It's fucking fine.
I'm Irish. There's no need for me to be politically correct.
There's no filter for
I have fucking Laro in my phone as Hoople. If any of you know what a Hoople is, you probably don't, so fucking Google it and learn yourself what a Hoople is.
I'm gonna learn you.
And he is to the T a motherfucking Hoople.
Uh-huh.
So anyway.
Basically, I have no scruples about anything. I have no couth. I'm loud. I don't operate in a professional function, and I'm 9 times out of 10 drunk.
That's true. I think they know this just because you hang around guys like ourselves, so they don't. I don't think they expect much out of
I'm the picture of good health. I don't drink or use drugs.
Yeah.
So
you lactate fucking bacon grease. I don't really think
actually
that you're the picture of any
that's
good health.
pig grease. It leaks out of my ass like when you eat too many Pringles. You get a runny butt crack. So, all right, I just wanted to call you up and tell you that we were thinking about you, and I was gonna, while this phone call is going on, I'm gonna put a shirtless selfie of you up in the video so people know.
No, that's quite all right.
right.
I mean, if you really want to conduct this in a normal way, we can really fucking do this instead of fucking just having a pointless conversation right now.
What do you have any pressing matters that you need publicity on?
I mean, what was today's topic? What did you guys really talk about today? Say some silly shit.
We said everything and anything is.
Oh, here's good. This is good. This is how Laro can tie into this. We talked about the Stitches fight. Laro, you know who Damon Fucktard. What's the guy's name? Damon.
Oh yeah. Damon Feldman.
Damon Feldman. A few years back, Laro did a celebrity boxing match against who?
I was supposed to fight one of the people from the Jersey Shore, and they backed out. And then they put me up against some guy named Paul from one of the The Amazing Race.
Right.
And since I was a trained fighter, they kind of fucking switched up the boxing gloves and gave us these fucking novelty gloves, but I wound up fucking knocking the guy on his ass twice anyway.
What were they? 74-ounce gloves?
Yeah, they were these big,
something like that. They were like
gloves.
the size of Phil's son.
They were like those inflatable sumo suits for your hands, pretty much.
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah. But I fucking I pressed it to the guy, knocked him down twice. It was funny, and yeah. But yeah, no, that guy Damon Feldman is he's a funny character. You know, if you really want to like. If you're in some sort of area like where you always need like a type of promoter, these guys are always the fucking same. They fucking try to give you tickets to fucking sell off because they don't want to do their fucking job, and that's basically what that whole Stitches shit is.
You did pay to play fighting.
I think I still got this guy's contact information, but still, like it's a fucking joke. This guy tries to fucking hornswoggle and try to get somebody.
Hornswoggle.
Word of the day. I want to put that on the screen. Hornswoggle with like bright fucking letters and bells going.
It's gonna go ding ding ding.
Like
Word of the
he
day.
tries to tell he was trying to tell me at one time that he had some ins with the hip hop community and he wanted to start like a battle league and all kinds of shit. And at the end of the day, it was just like, no, this guy's just full of shit. He doesn't know anything of what he does. I mean, the only cool thing that he ever did was when it was time for my boxing match. The press conference. It was at fucking Sapphire Lounge in New York City.
Right,
and if anyone knows who that is, that's a steakhouse / strip joint.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
I like that. I mean, I'm glad you have a character reference on this guy. I just think he's a fucking blowhard because every bit of fucking publicity he does for anything has got his fucking face front and center.
During the time that I was dealing with the Ho Chi Minh Trail of my life.
Yeah, Ho Chi Minh Trail.
Fucking this guy, like it was constant, with the fucking my ex's fucking boss at the time is an entertainment lawyer and shit like that. So it was always scummy shit going on, and I would always hear these things and the phone calls and how they would try to attach themselves to certain things that they had no business in. And if there was something going on, they were trying to fucking make something out of it.
They are trying to suck the life out of everything. Leech.
It's amazing because we were talking about this earlier, about people that suck people fucking dry, black holes that just take and don't replenish, and you just tied right into it with this fucking guy.
With that being said, we are at 1 hour and 12 minutes. This will be our longest show yet, so we're going to wrap it up. Laro, I don't know. Come over, faggot. I'll talk to you later.
Well,
what?
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Suck the fart out.
Oh, shit. Bye. Yo, I forgot to tell you. All right, anyway, so...
I forgot to tell you, but you won't get to respond.
That's it. Anyway, to drive this shit home, man, this was, we really wanted to fucking come with it on this episode because last week's episode, I feel, was just a shit show of mishmashed fuckery.
I enjoyed the show myself.
The show was good. Like, during the show was good, but...
They don't know the technical difficulties.
Yeah, we had a lot of technical difficulties.
Yeah. It was a lot of crazy shit.
It was the first time I tried to run two cameras concurrently. It was the first time I tried to have an in-studio guest aside from Tabs, but we're really not set up for a third person. And, we made some improvements now. We got better sound equipment.
We had other shit going, like we didn't want to cut Nino's interview. You know what I'm saying? Not that we cut it short, but we would have probably talked for a little bit while longer. Like, we're having shit going on all over the place. But I think, and I don't know if you guys know this, like, after all this shit happens, like, Coast spends fucking hours on hour making sure that the shit looks presentable, sounds good, and so that you guys can enjoy the shit. So I think you did an awesome job personally.
I think it worked out. I wasn't 100% satisfied with it, but I'm glad that this week's show is. I feel like it's going to be better.
A marked improvement.
All right, so I'm going to sign off right now. Of course, I'm going to plug my own agenda, www.tinyurl.com/takeitback2. We've raised almost $5,000 so far. We really appreciate whoever is supporting the project. And I think it'd be dope. If you don't have any money, just please fucking share the link. Please. Check the fucking episode out, episode 1. Go on YouTube and type Take It Back episode 1. You'll be able to see me acting. We want to be able to keep doing this. We got a lot in store for you. Me and Tabs have a feature film script that we're writing right now. I have another script that we're going to be developing. And I was just on the phone last night with Christbearer, the dude who he cut his dick off and jumped out the window. Mm-hmm. He actually has an original...
There's no way to, like, smoothly get into that.
It is what it is. I mean, people who know...
No smooth setup for that.
People who know who he is, Wu-Tang affiliate.
Yeah.
But that was his most notable thing to date lately. But he was a member of the group North Star. He's a Wu-Tang Clan affiliate. He's a dope rapper. And I'm talking to him about some things that could possibly be in the works film-wise. So that's dope, man. Anyway... I'm glad you guys fucking tuned in.
That's episode 5.
That's episode 5. It's in the fucking bag. And we're going to drive it home. And we're going to tell you that your baby mom's a skank. She likes the dick.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why don't we do like a... Yeah. I like to rap on beats. Yeah. I like to rap on beats. Yeah.
Shit.
Yo. Check me out. Yo. I've been spitting like a couple years. I've been spitting like a couple years. I whip the product. I'm trying to do trap. I'm doing a trap verse.
You're trying to whip that shit?
I'm gonna.
You got inspired by the Young Thug reference.
Yeah. Cocaine. Yeah. Check. My flow.
Let's go. I want to go do things now.
Let's go to the diner. Wanna go to the fucking diner?
Let's go do things.
Yeah. All right. Well, go fuck yourselves. Bye.
To the pigs in the uniform you've been born. Fuck you mean? Cops killing niggas in the street like dogs out here. Bada, smoke. You can bring them boys up, chop or put them down. Drop them to their knees every time I come round. Marijuana got me up, never come down. Everybody freeze when they hear that click sound. I'm gon' shut this shit down. Shut this shit down. I'm gon' shut this shit down. Shut this shit down. And that gun gon' spin round. Duck your head down. And this blunt get lit now. I'm gon' puff this shit down. I was born in the belly of the beast where the thugs don't cry. Daddy don't stay, your son gon' die. Try to kick game, boy, your tongue get tied. Illuminati watch it.
Yeah. I said shut the fuck up. Yeah. You punks dumb, I just humped the cum dumpster. Busted up a grill like front bumpers on a junk clunker. Sweet whip, chirping gears with a speed chip. Leak lit, hanging out the window like a Friedrich. Peep shit, look at shorty with the sweet tits. I hope she got a fat ass and she need dick. I smash skanks, then I make them fill my gas tank. I got a fat hairy dick and my ass stank. I don't take baths, maybe twice a week.